Hello, I'm Bill Popp, President and CEO of the Anchorage Economic Development Corporation, and thank you for joining me today. This video is part of a series that details AEDC's economic forecast for 2022. Research cited in this video was conducted by McKinley Research Group, a team of respected professionals with nearly 50 years of experience providing research, consulting, and advisory services. In this episode, I'll talk about oil and gas. Anchorage's oil and gas sector ended 2021 with just 1,700 jobs based here in the city, down by more than 15% from 2020 and 30% below 2019. Now, oil prices recovered from historic lows in 2020, yet oil and gas industry employment in Anchorage has yet to show signs of return to pre-pandemic levels. Now, employment in Anchorage's oil and gas sector has been on a downward trend since 2015. The pandemic accelerated losses in this sector, and employment is now 2,000 jobs less than the 2015 peak, down more than 50%. With the employment repercussions of Hilcorp's acquisition of BP Alaska assets now in the rearview mirror, AEDC expects oil and gas employment in Anchorage to hold steady in 2022, and that's good news. Several other key factors are impacting Alaska's oil and gas industry. Oil prices have been volatile over the past 2 years. Prices started 2021 at around $55 a barrel, following historic lows in 2020, and peaked at around $85 a barrel in mid-October 2021. By year-end, prices settled back into the low $70 range. Higher volatility, extreme volatility, is expected in 2022 as prices have now skyrocketed over the $100 mark thanks to the Russian invasion of the Ukraine and the turbulence that this has created in global energy markets. We are going to see very, very challenging times in the coming year until we see those issues become more settled. Now, ConocoPhillips has been the most active investor on Alaska's North Slope over the last several years. Greater Moose's Tooth, number 2, otherwise known as GMT2, started production on December 14, 2021. Great news for Alaska. The company expects GMT2 peak production of 30,000 barrels a day. 36 wells are being drilled for the project, several of which have already been completed. Now, an investment decision on the Willow project was expected in 2021. However, construction is on hold due to legal challenges related to the project's federal environmental permits, which now have to be restarted and rebuilt. If constructed, the $6 billion Willow project would produce 100,000 barrels per day. We have our fingers crossed for this project. Initial production from Narwhal and Fjord West is expected to begin in 2022. Development work is continuing at Nuna, and the company plans to drill additional appraisal wells in 2022. ConocoPhillips is very bullish on Alaska. Now, in December of 2021, Santos, an Australian oil and gas corporation, merged with Oil Search, owner of a 51% interest in the Pikka unit. Santos is planning for first oil from Pikka by 2025 and expects peak production at near 120,000 barrels a day. We are actively watching what is going on with Santos's final decisions to sanction this project or sell their interest in the coming year. Hilcorp is actively investing in Cook Inlet. Gas production from Seaview began in 2021, and production at Whiskey Gulch is expected in the coming years, securing a stronger energy future for the Cook Inlet Basin and for the utilities that rely on Cook Inlet natural gas. The company is also investing in around 100 small projects at Prudhoe Bay, including well workovers and maintenance projects vital to keep oil flowing from Alaska's North Slope. Some oil and gas exploration companies have reportedly faced challenges raising capital to fund exploration in Alaska's Arctic, as many banks have announced they will no longer finance Arctic drilling projects. We have the beginnings of a bright future of new development and new investment in Alaska's North Slope and here in Cook Inlet, but we do see this year's projection for the oil and gas sector as flat. We do not see any job growth in the Anchorage market. To see more 2022 economic forecast videos and read the latest reports, go to aedcweb.com. All projections are based on information available at the time of this report.